Jack Lacey here with Chris Townsend, and we're here at the Madison House of Arts. What we do?
I dropped my AirPods.
Oh no, I see something down there. We'll find it here in a minute. So we're out here at the Madison House of Arts, and what we're doing a video tonight, we're talking to different people in the house, and we're doing a little bit of video and the music. What we're here to talk about tonight is the 1-year anniversary of the Madison House of Arts. So a lot of kids who didn't have a place to go, as you heard one of the videos you'll see, we did an interview with a couple of guys that before people used to go to Sheets or find somewhere to eat, or they hung out in the streets, or they went to a movie. They didn't have places to go to express themselves with art, with raw drawings and paintings and music and different things like that. So Chris brought this house here for the ability for them to come and to share their art and to learn, but they want to do it in a safe and sober place with no alcohol, no drugs, but also nobody judging them. And that's one of the things that they really like, is you can come and play. If you're a great player, great. But if you're not, you come and play anyway, you learn. So Chris, kind of tell me what got you interested in starting the Madison House of Arts. I know me and you talked about it one time in our last video that you can look back on YouTube.
Well, I want to first say that, like, my investor, Rachel, she's the reason that we're here. That's first and foremost. And I have to say that probably, like, my biggest reason probably for doing this was, it's kind of interesting because looking back on the whole entire year, it's been an adventure.
Right.
Mostly because the youth came to us and we didn't really have to go to them.
Right.
And that was what was beautiful about it. And it kind of gave me a whole new purpose for what I feel my life calling is.
Right.
And that's what's kind of given this place a whole new shape and a whole new mission, especially going forward. And I feel like, if you had asked me 4 years ago if I would have be here working with these kids, I would probably say probably not.
Yeah.
But it's been probably the biggest blessing, and these kids have blessed my life more than anything that has come with this house. They've all touched my life in unique ways. I've learned from them. I've grown as a person through observation of their journeys and who they are. And so yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people to thank. I mean, I have to thank Rachel for putting her touch into this house and believing in the mission to help bring years of stability to the area. But I think the biggest part of my journey was allowing God to really do His work here. Mm-hmm. And that's been the part of the journey that I'm learning even now, is just allowing that part of my life to bloom and blossom.
Right. So great thing is I'm definitely a fan of Chris because he did photography for years, and so I first come here, I came here to take a picture of the love sign, and I got with Chris and talked to him. We did some interviews before about 5 or 6, it's been a while now, it's been 5 or 6 months ago. Yeah. And we talked not too long ago about this is the 1-year anniversary, so I want to come out and do some videos and talk to some people and do some pictures today and kind of just really shout out, because it is, different places I've lived and grew up, and there's not places a lot of times for a safe and sober place for kids and young adults to go and then not only that, but then to express themselves through art, through writing, drawing, photography. I came to talk photography, and then music. So I love the aspect of this place, and it's definitely a place that I love to come check out. Even if I got 5 minutes, I'd drop in here and just take a few pictures and say hi to some of the young people here. I love it. So thanks for the inspiration you give all the kids here. I say kids because I'm old. Even the 24-year-olds are kids to me. So I appreciate that. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you, and I appreciate your art form, and I appreciate you giving back to the community with your art. And that's one of the reasons that I asked you to be a part of doing this, is because you have a giving spirit.
I think I do. I love it. It's a beautiful thing. So. All right.
Good to work with people like that.
All right, so appreciate it, and like I said, keep watching the video. We're gonna have some more music and different things going on, and we'll compile it together and it'll be on YouTube. make sure to go below and look at all the links for Madison House and ways that you can contribute, maybe with your time, but not with your time, but also maybe with your money or bringing food, different things like that. We appreciate you. Hello, gentle peeps. This is Jack here. I'm behind the camera. I got here some gentlemen that we're going to talk to here at the Madison House of Arts. So y'all both playing bands. So tell me about your bands.
I play bass in Exhale, which is like a 90s rock grunge band. And I think we were the first band to ever play here at the Art House.
Okay.
And it's going really well, I'd say. And I also play in Two to a Room. It's this band that I write all the songs for, and I play guitar and sing.
So inside Madison House of Arts, there's a little thing that says "Play Me."
Yeah.
That's where it was, right? That's the band right there, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I went and listened to it a while ago. It's pretty cool. I scanned it on my phone and went and listened to it.
Oh, really, man?
Oh yeah. Well, whatever you got shown, I also played on, because all the music they currently have out and recorded was played by me. They recently,
Yeah.
I left the band about a year ago, actually.
Yeah, that's right.
A little over a year ago, I left the band, but I managed to record a lot of songs with them, and they're still recording new
Yeah,
stuff
we're
right
still
now.
kicking
Nice.
it.
So y'all know that this is the 1 year anniversary for the Madison House.
We do
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, so this
crazy.
place has been here for 1 year. That's what I'm kind of talking about today. So kind of
Oh,
tell me
yeah.
what brought y'all to the Madison House.
Ooh, you go first.
Well, it all started with a little man named Christopher Townsend.
Yes.
He hit Exhale up, and I don't remember exactly, but he was just talking about how like the Art House is kind of like a new venue in town, and like, would you be down to play here? And that was actually, we said yes, but that was like actually like our first ever show to the public. Usually, like before that, we had like 2 other shows, but they were like private events.
Right.
So the Art House gave us the opportunity to ever like play live, like
So
for the first
y'all
time.
played down here in the basement.
Yeah, we did.
Right.
We did.
I think I came. Y'all were packed that night.
Yeah, surprisingly. Yeah.
And then y'all played at the clubhouse, which I came out and took pictures of that.
Yeah, that's right. That was our last show. That was about last month, I think. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the staff didn't like us too much, but
That's all right. We don't worry about that because y'all played an excellent show.
exactly.
Yeah, that was a fun take. I had fun taking pictures of y'all at that show.
Oh yeah, I had a blast. The stage was like, I'm not used to having a huge stage, so the stage was really wide, and I was just jumping like one end to the other, like I had to go. Absolutely insane that night.
So stopping here at the Madison House of Arts is a safe and sober place for people to come and hang out and
Absolutely,
draw
yeah.
and do music. So what are y'all thoughts on that?
I mean, it's really cool, because the first time I came, it really is a unique place. Because the first time I ever came here, I wasn't playing a gig or anything. This was before you guys played here.
Oh yeah.
Before Exhale played here. I went here because I had some friends, a friend who was going with their mom here to check out like an art exhibit. And it was just a bunch of art, and apparently there were a couple guys playing here, so I figured, yeah, I'd tag along, I'll see what's up. And it was just really interesting. I remember Chris Townsend, he really brought us all in here because he was wearing a shirt from the band The Dead Milkmen. And I had just ordered one of their like classic cassettes online.
I used to listen to back in the day when I skateboarded.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
It's funny because objectively their guitarist sucks, but like everything about
They're
them
punk
is so
though.
cool.
They're supposed to suck a little bit.
Yeah,
Exactly,
it's punk. They're
yeah.
supposed to suck, and
That's what I say about Exhale.
and that's one thing that kind of relates to another thing I like about this place, because we have a lot of really talented people here, and we also have a lot of not really talented people here,
Right.
and that's fine.
Yeah.
That's great.
Exactly.
Like,
You're expressing yourself,
and no one's judgmental or
Right.
anything,
Yeah,
just
exactly.
play along, play what you can. Like the way I learned to even improvise anything I play is just coming here and playing notes until they sounded right.
Exactly.
And that's the sort of approach these guys have to everything.
Yeah, exactly.
To drawing, art, like you can paint your first painting, first time putting oil on a canvas,
Yeah.
and you can list it here for like $20.
Yeah,
Right.
and hang it up on the wall for everybody to see. Like,
Right.
absolutely insane.
It's a beautiful thing to walk around and see the art. And the thing about the art
Yeah.
here is that it's photography art, it's paint, it's drawing, and
Yeah.
it's music, right? So,
Yeah, oh, yeah,
So your
it's-
art could be all kinds of different things, and I
You
love
know,
that
this
about
is-
this house.
This is just a place that's in love with art. You go there if you're in love with art, just in love with expression. You know what I mean?
And also
Because-
just, well, sorry.
Oh. I think another great thing about all the art being hung up on the wall is, you know, it represents, you know, the art house isn't here. Hold up. You know, the people like built the art house, right? The art house wasn't here on its own. You know, it's not like a popular place on its own. You know, people come here, and the community is what makes the art house.
Exactly.
The art house. You know what I mean?
Right. It's all the people who come here to get away, like the one I was talking to earlier. He said he comes here to draw because he's not at home. Here it's more calm.
Yeah,
It's a place that he can
exactly.
just be himself. He doesn't have to worry about nobody judging him, and he can just draw and have his own kind of space, even though you're still packed in the house with people playing music downstairs, drawing upstairs. And
yeah,
then,
it's very intimate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
very-
Yeah, that's you touched on this, but the other really cool part about the art house as a whole is just the community, because all the things we're talking about are amazing, wonderful things. But if there's not a community involved, it's just not the same.
No, it's just a building.
Yeah, it's just a building. It's just like a business. If there's no community involved, and that's why, you know, there's other places that probably try to do similar things that the art house does, but I can't imagine anywhere else having the sort of community that we have here.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I'm friends with people who I probably would have never talked to if I met them at school or if I met them somewhere else, and not in a not in like an elitist way, in like they just don't seem like the type of person I get along with. But here, there's something to bring you closer to anyone.
Right.
Exactly.
Because everybody's here to express some kind of art or to enjoy the art, right? Some of them may not play, may not draw, but they come here to hang out and enjoy the art.
Yeah,
that's here.
it's like the freedom of it. You can come here and just do whatever. You can just like live. And honestly, like, as a young adult growing up in the city of Lynchburg, there's not a whole lot to do. Like, before the art house, it was like, okay, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
We could go get food, go see a movie, or leave the town. You know what I mean? It's absolutely nothing to do here.
Sometimes we couldn't even get food because the restaurants would close too early, so the only thing we had was Sheets. God bless Sheets.
God bless Sheets. God bless the art house.
So anyway, 1 year anniversary here. Thanks guys for talking to us, and thanks for contributing here to the art with the music that y'all play.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
All right. Thanks guys.
Yeah, man.
All right, I'm Jack with Gentle Peace Creative Studios. So tell me y'all's names.
My name is Byron Smith.
My
Byron?
name is Alex.
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 Alex. That's a kind of cool. That's a different name. I don't think I ever heard that. That's pretty neat. Did your mom come up with that, or you know? You don't know, all right? So tell me, y'all said you've been coming to Madison House almost a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how'd y'all find out about the place?
I found about this place from my friends.
Mm-hmm.
They said that it was a nice place to hang out, chill, and do some art and creativity stuff. So I was like, since I'm an artist myself, I wanted to come down and check it out.
Yeah. So show us your artwork here you're working on.
So right now I'm working on a Japanese style angel and demon's eyes.
Yeah, we just saw that a while ago. Really good. Yeah. And you said you give them to people for artwork, like tattoos and stuff sometimes?
Yeah.
Okay. And so how long you been drawing?
I've been drawing since I was little.
Yeah.
Like since way little. So I guess like a born talent.
Okay. Nice.
And then a long time ago when I was in basic, one of my friends he's in Colorado now. I gave him like a small little tattoo design, like some pirate or some skeleton pirate, and then he got a tattoo. So I was like, that's kind of cool. Like I do art for people,
Yeah.
and they get like my art tattooed on them. So it made me really feel really special.
That is special. So tell me, you said you came to Madison House here because it's kind of a chilled place away from home.
A really chill place. It's like I'd rather come here to like do my art, like interact with their different people than to sit at home.
Right. Yeah.
So it's I like it a lot here.
Okay. All right. Well, we appreciate y'all coming here. So I know Chris is a good guy and helps everybody out. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks. Okay. So tell me kind of music you like playing.
Jazz mostly. I mean, I like all kinds of music, but I feel like there's a couple things about jazz that really tap into like who I am as a person.
Right.
One of them being is like improvisation, and the idea of like stream of consciousness,
Right.
and out of that comes like something that's never been heard before. And then the other side of that is I feel like there's always something that I'm pursuing
Right.
with jazz. Like there's always something to study.
So what got you coming here to the Madison House to play?
I mean, like for me, music has always been like it's always been like a social thing for me. I got a really hard time making friends as a kid, and then when I kind of started getting into music, that's kind of like how I met my people, so to speak. And that was like, I mean, like jazz especially uses a lot of like there's a lot of like axiomatic things in jazz that kind of make it akin to like learning a language. And like music in general is very much a language. So I always feel like when I'm around other musicians, I'm always like with my people, and there's that common language that we're speaking, even if we're not all using the same words. So yeah, I don't know, like I just like being able to connect to people in that kind of space, and Madison House is really good at kind of fomenting that environment.
What's your name?
So, my name's Ryan.
All right. Well, thanks for talking to us.
Yeah.